Hands up. Shake my kid. Hey. Juan, what do you think it is?
So we're gonna be going into something a little more entertaining, something for the fans at home to be able to play along and play with us.
Take a stab at.
We're gonna be doing a little bit of a Q&A, asking these guys different questions, hopefully quick fire and not giving them much time to think about it, and just let's get some discussion based off of it. What?
Teams, no?
No, not for this one.
I'm kidding.
Both be writing your answers.
I'm kidding.
So, due to lack of funds and the podcast just starting, we only have 3 iPads for now.
George forgot his
We'll soon be buying some iPads.
There's people in Africa that have
maybe once we get like 1,000 viewers.
George forgot his
time
iPad, so we're splitting
please
down.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We need any type of money.
Check out our.
We are money.
We're still, as you see, we're still trying to buy some mics. They might work, they might not. Who knows?
George rode his bike here.
You might not even see this because the mic's money.
We're gonna start off with a mini Q&A. I've been making a list of questions that just to start some discussion, some thoughts about why we like soccer or what brought us into the sport. So just for the very first question, what's the one player that made you fall in love with soccer? And let's write that down, and then we'll reveal our answers.
Gio definitely put Havertz.
Don't look at the answers.
So is everybody ready?
Yes. Yeah. Ready?
You guys are ready? Let's reveal. Should we start with Danny and Juan?
I put Messi.
Bro, you gotta reveal your answers.
I did not put Messi.
They didn't change their pen.
It's so famous.
Let's start with George and Gio.
You're actually ready? I went with Neymar. First player I fell in love with.
You wanna say why?
Just his style of play. He just risked it all, I guess. He looked beautiful out there. You know that samba, that jogo bonito?
Definitely a fun player to watch.
Yeah,
he was the one that really got me into it and why I actually started liking Barca. And then after I paid more attention to it, and obviously Messi, but Neymar was the one who actually got me into it.
That game against...
I'm leaving.
I'm obviously not a Barca fan, but a game that I really admire from Neymar is that game against PSG, that huge comeback. He definitely put the whole entire...
Are you talking about the penalty, the Suarez ball from the ref?
That shit was rigged.
No, but we're talking about Neymar here, and he came up clutch.
The first one or the second penalty?
No, but we're talking about Neymar, though.
We're talking about Neymar.
We don't gotta talk about the other...
Those
the
last
other
20
themes.
minutes, he
My
just...
bad.
Bro.
Wait, the game that they bought?
Yeah. They,
okay.
Barca have bought every single game they've ever
You didn't
played,
miss
ever.
anything, don't worry.
So,
No, I'm not gonna lie. All banter aside, I remember that game was actually insane. Neymar, that's the season that I thought Neymar was taking the baton from Messi and then decided to go to PSG.
yeah,
Wasted talent.
he decided to get out of his shadow, which is...
Stupid.
To go
Into
to
Mbappe's shadow.
the biggest shadow. Not even, never mind Mbappe's shadow, bro. He went into League On, bro.
Yeah.
And now he's retired.
Bro, what do you mean?
Yeah.
He's doing what
He's
Ronaldo's
inside.
doing. He's trying to create a league that's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, but we know what Neymar's doing, bro. Come on.
Gio, you want to reveal your answer?
Yeah, sure.
Good answer.
I put Raheem Sterling.
Oh my god.
I think the name speaks for itself, guys. I don't think there's really any.
There's no way this
Any
guy
comment.
means
The man runs like a dinosaur. What are your thoughts on that?
I run like a dinosaur as well.
Okay.
Because
Actually, like a
of
baby
him.
dinosaur, I
Yes.
guess, because I'm not an
He's just a
adult
baby.
yet.
Okay.
But,
Is Sterling actually the player? Is that legitimate or?
yeah, why?
Okay.
Why are you questioning it?
Wait, so your favorite player was like on like another team,
Yeah.
Because he,
like
Liverpool-
rival team?
I
He
didn't
was
know,
in
I
Liverpool
didn't know
when he
anything.
started?
about
No,
what
he
was
wasn't
going
born
on.
during that time. It was at City
Yeah,
when you
guys,
were born.
come on. Was I?
Probably.
Was I born?
Yeah, probably. Mom?
No, he was. No, he was actually at Chelsea, I think.
Yeah.
First season, right?
Yeah, maybe I have no clue. Gonna be honest.
So, interesting answers. Juan and Danny, you guys want to reveal your answers? What did you guys write?
I wrote Messi
Okay.
because I got into the sport kind of late. So the World Cup saw Messi score some bangers. I think against like Saudi Arabia or something.
What World Cup are you talking about?
2014.
Yeah, because they got destroyed by Saudi Arabia.
Wait, no, what am I saying? 2010 Iniesta, actually. Yeah.
Interesting.
Damn.
What a player.
Wow.
What a
You won the
switch.
World Cup?
What a
Yeah,
switch.
that's the first time I ever watched the game.
Yeah.
The semifinal and then the final.
Would you guys say Iniesta is one of the best midfielders to ever play?
I say he is.
Yeah.
I think
Apart from the
you'd be
bias.
Would you say
crazy to
he's
not say
the
it.
best midfielder to ever play?
I'd say he's
Yeah,
one
he's
of
up
my
there.
favorites. I just love the way he
He's
plays.
up there.
Odegaard, Havertz, Iniesta.
He's up there.
He was unlucky. He should have a Ballon d'Or.
Bellingham. We missed Bellingham.
He has a lot.
Iniesta,
to
Bellingham.
prove.
Oh, Bellingham, Iniesta.
Thank you. Juan, who's your answer?
But I put Kaká just because that's the when I was like starting to watch soccer, it was that year that it was Kaká, Ronaldo, and Messi for the Ballon d'Or,
Mm-hmm.
and so I remember.
He was at AC Milan, right? That's
Yeah,
what
he
took
was
him.
at-
That's
yeah,
what took him
it was
to
the
Madrid.
AC Milan. I think it was the. Was it the year that AC Milan won the second time they played Liverpool in the Champions League? I remember they lost the first year, then they played 2 years later. I think that's how he got into contention for it, because that's how he won it. Yeah, so I'm sure they won it that year. I think that's just the first time that I ever even heard about the Ballon d'Or, the Champions League. It was that season. So like the fact that happened was the reason that I started watching soccer, because of Kaká. And I just love the fact that he won it over Messi and Ronaldo at the time, because everybody said that they're the next big thing. And I was like, I like my underdog story, so.
Kaka.
Thomas?
It's so fitting you're United.
Our
fan now.
answers are
Underdogs.
I put James
Yeah, I guess.
because I also started watching soccer late in 2014. I'm Colombian. I started seeing all the hype and I was like, oh, let's watch a game. And the hype was there. And then he went to Madrid and then that's how
Wait,
I
was your
became a
first
Madrid
game
fan.
like the game?
It was like the first Colombia game in the World Cup.
Oh,
Wait.
but was it the one where he was like?
the one
Oh,
against
no,
Uruguay.
no, no. That was like the third
If
game
that was
I
my
watched.
first game ever, I would
Yeah,
No,
that
yeah.
was insane.
bust
It's
everywhere.
always downhill. from
Honestly,
there.
though.
I'm about to come.
Honestly, though.
I'm bussing.
No, bro. That World Cup was
yeah,
insane.
James was insane.
That was our first World Cup back for
Since
for like 20
forever.
years.
Yeah, after that World Cup, I was like, I'm gonna start watching this like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was crazy because when James started firing up, right? Like, at least maybe Colombians knew who he was, but the world had no idea who
I
James
had no idea who
Rodriguez
he
was.
I didn't know who anyone was.
So
Yeah,
At
Me
that
neither.
point, he was Porto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
at FC Porto.
He was at Porto.
Monaco. No, Monaco.
No, it was at Porto.
Monaco with Falcao.
was Falcao,
It was
but
at
he
Monaco.
was already
He had
winning the
already
league,
won
right?
the Europa League at Porto.
Yeah.
Then they went to Monaco. They took Falcao from Atletico,
Mm-hmm.
and then they won the Ligue 1 that season. And then he just went off in the World Cup.
Yeah.
What happened to James? 'Cause
Not only-
I wasn't watching like when his downfall happened.
Oh,
Bro, he
His
was
it was just him. His attitude.
was
his
him,
ego.
him,
The
Zidane.
coach.
Some people say that he liked to party too much. He wasn't like.
Oh wait! Before we slander him, because there's a lot to slander him.
Toxic
about.
Colombian man.
He was
What
20,
is there to say?
He was 22 years old.
Yeah, it all happened way too fast.
Yeah.
He was 22 years old. Falcao was the top scorer in that World Cup qualifier, which never happens. I think that's the only time we finished like third in the group for the qualifiers. So he was like our talisman going into the World Cup. And when Falcao tore his ACL, like a month before the World Cup, everybody thought like in Colombia,
done.
we all thought Colombia's not even. We're gonna struggle to get out the group. Not only did we get out the group, we got 9 points out of the group. James scored in every game we played in,
Mm-hmm.
and
He
then
was
against good
everybody
teams as
knows
well?
the performance.
He was the golden boot of the tournament,
We
right?
played against Japan, which I think everybody would say they're a competitive team in the World Cup. Like they
Coast
don't get.
Ivory.
Wasn't the Golden Boot for Lan?
No, that's 2010.
That's 2010.
Oh,
The Jabulani. Yeah, Japan, Costa de Marfil.
Yeah.
And then, in my opinion, still one of the biggest robberies, the game against England.
Oh, but that was
That was
2018.
2018.
Oh, that was after?
Yeah, the robbery of that World Cup was against Brazil.
Against Brazil.
The goal de Yepes.
Yeah.
That wasn't not a goal, but no.
Wait, was that the
great
was that the
World Cup
game?
for us.
Was that the game that someone went like this to Neymar's back?
Yeah.
No, that was a friendly.
Zuniga.
That was a friendly.
No, that was the
that's
World
when
Cup.
Neymar got injured.
That's
and
why.
he
That's
didn't
why he
play
did.
against
That's why he didn't play
Germany.
against
Oh,
Germany.
Germany did the
It was
job.
the knee. It was the knee.
Germany did the job.
Yeah. They made
Zuniga.
him like a couple inches from getting like paralyzed.
Yeah,
and shit like
that was
that.
crazy. And it ruined them. Next game against Germany.
Toxic Colombian man.
Neymar was probably like, whew.
Yeah,
I don't think
like
Neymar
so-
would have changed much in that
And
game,
they're
to be
missing
honest.
7-2.
Yeah, 7-2.
They're missing Thiago Silva too.
Yeah.
No, I just
the Reds,
remember
right?
seeing how they started
Or
that
yellows?
game, and they were
I
like,
you missed it.
It was,
everybody
it
in
was
the
yellows or
stadium
reds.
was
I think it's
sad.
two yellows in a row.
They were holding the Neymar jersey. It was like we were attending a funeral. So
We
honestly,
were?
after the robbery of Colombia, I was glad to see them get smashed by Germany. At
Bro,
their
and that
own
game had some
place.
the Robin penalty.
Oh, that was
Oh, the one
against
against Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great.
Full
That was a
flop.
great.
My
that was a
Mexican
great
friend,
World
bro,
Cup.
that's all I heard for the next fucking 4 years. No era penal, no era penal. He even bought the shirt. He had the Chicharito jersey.
But yeah, James, great player. Unfortunate. Well, not into his career because right now he's picking up form a little bit, right?
He had a great. He had the best game that he's played for Colombia for 3 years.
How old is he?
31.
pushing 30 already.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, but I mean, if you consider it, right? He has a World Cup in 2 years. Right?
Yeah.
So
wow.
it's not a bad veteran to
Yo,
take into a
crazy
World Cup.
redemption
I
story.
think he fits the team right now because we don't have a true striker. Because James, he doesn't have legs to come back anymore. So
He didn't have them at
he kind of
26.
plays as a false nine.
He's never really had those legs.
No, but he had more legs.
Yeah.
Like I remember his first 2 years at Madrid. You know,
Yeah, but I mean, James would
He
get
was
gassed in
moving.
60 minutes if he was playing like full force. He was getting gassed in the game.
yeah, but,
But
to
those
the
60
point where you
minutes
have to
were
put a
nasty.
striker, you know.
This is true.
Only the first season.
So
My answer was actually Ronaldo, which when I was little, I started watching Ronaldo at Man United, and I kind of grew up as a United fan, and then watching that guy play at United was something different, especially as a kid.
Noodle
He
hair?
was- Yeah, like baby noodle hair Ronaldo. He was just killing the Premier League, and then I remember watching the Barcelona United Champions League final where Barca wins. And I remember being heartbroken, man. Like it was like my first like big loss.
Yeah, it's tough.
That season after
guys bought
Ronaldo
that
moves to
shit.
Madrid, and me as a little 9-year-old. What happened? Yeah, me as a little bandwagon 9-year-old boy, I followed my favorite player, and that's what got me
Took
into
your heart to
Madrid.
Madrid.
And I've been loyal to both since then. Now I go where Ronaldo goes and stay at Madrid whenever deal with the consequences. Yeah.
Wait, Thomas, didn't you start following Real Madrid because of your dad, or no?
No, it was because of James.
Why are you making stuff up, Gio?
We
So
Why
your
you trying to call him out
dad
on
followed
camera?
you?
My dad, like, we were both like, oh, the soccer shit's kind of cool.
Uh,
He didn't like soccer before.
Oh,
And then,
wow.
like, we started watching the World Cup, and we're like, interesting. And then we watched, like, the first game at Madrid, and we're like, yo, we really kind of connect with this team. And that season, they went trophies.
That's
So
crazy.
it's not like we were, like,
That's the year that Barcelona won
The
the
treble.
treble.
You know what made it better? I'm
That's
sure
when I was a Barca
That's
fan.
the year. That's the year that James was scoring banger.
No,
after
that first
banger
season was insane.
After banger.
yeah. It was actually crazy.
That was crazy.
And we also got Cruz that summer.
Moving on to the next question, boys. So get your iPads ready. I think this one will be a little bit of a
Divisive.
controversial one.
Oh God.
What do you guys think is? This is for current time. You can say our generation, maybe not retired, someone that's still playing. Most overrated soccer player right now. Wow.
Right now?
Yeah, overrated. Let's
Shit.
do like 10 seconds for our
10
answers.
seconds. Do you have
10 seconds.
You have yours? Oh, it could be like, okay.
Bro, it can be whoever you want. What the f- No way, bro.
No way.
Are you ready?
Fuck it, I'm changing my answer. I'm putting Messi.
Are you ready? On?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look at it.
I think Thomas and I should start here because we actually both the same answer. We both wrote Gavi. Gavi is the Barcelona wonder kid. If anybody doesn't know him, you probably don't know him because he's actually just overrated.
But he's a golden boy, so.
I just think Gavi is just a hacker in the team. He kind of he's just there to injure people, including his own players like Koundé. And I don't see the hype. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't see it. I hate him. I hate him.
I truly just dislike him. we actually had Carvajal riding him a little bit, saying that he was a great player.
Because he is.
Um,
You guys just.
I didn't know my own captain. No way.
George just gets his 5th red card of the game. Or sorry, of the podcast. You can stop talking. Gavi's ass. Let's be honest.
That's 15 minutes of not talking.
It's only been like 50 minutes.
I actually think he's your worst player. But yeah, I think Gavi's overrated.
He wrote Jude.
So,
Gio?
George wrote Jude Bellingham.
I wish I could hear why.
No one really cares about that. I controversially put Chelsea.
But it doesn't make any sense. It's a team.
I know, but I still put Chelsea because statistically, if you look at basically every single Chelsea signing that has been bought in the past year, I would say they're all overrated right now. But that is only purely because of how much they've been bought for. I think that's fair to say.
I didn't know where that was going. That was good, Gio.
That was actually good.
That's a good answer, Joe.
Thank you.
Next
George,
trick.
you want to say your answer?
That's all for me, folks.
He wrote.
I actually-
He wrote Jewel. He likes to vape. Alright.
Don't
Wait, I'm
worry,
gonna be quick. I put Haaland, and I put Haaland because people are forcing. I just feel like people are forcing the issue between Haaland and Mbappe because we're just desperate to see another Messi Ronaldo
That's
situation,
facts.
and that's just not the case for me.
Yeah, obviously Haaland's better. Have you seen Mbappe this season in Ligue 1? Is that where you're
I'm
going?
talking about footballer skills. No, that's not what I'm going at all.
Okay.
I'm talking about
United fan rambling.
a
Okay.
footballer that you see that he looks like a great player, and Haaland just looks like a goal scorer. I don't think he's.
Do you think there's a little bit of bias behind that answer?
I don't think so.
Especially because you guys were tied to him before he went to City and...
No, I think I think he's still a goal scorer. I just don't think my criteria for the best players in the world is somebody that gets me off my feet. Haaland doesn't get me off my
I
feet.
completely
It's just
agree with
great. It's just great when
Yeah.
he's great at goal scoring. He's great at what he does. He's probably the best one, but he's not the type of player that gets me off my seat.
Of course.
He's not the Messi, Ronaldo, Hazard, Salah type that can just cut in, take 2-3 players, step over, knuckleball into the corner, curl to the corner.
be
Yeah.
quick.
So
I
yeah.
agree.
I think with
After that,
Mbappe has the razzmatazz.
speaking about tap-ins,
anyways,
I wrote
Haaland with
Bellingham.
like age, I
Who?
think is not gonna perform better.
Who'd you write?
I wrote Bellingham since we're speaking about tap-ins. I think Bellingham's a great player. I think he's one of the best players right now. But I think it's absolutely wild for these freaking guys at this table to call this man the best player in the world. The best player.
He has...
He's
10
the
goals.
most
10
informed
goals.
player in the world, for sure. He's the
So how
most
does that make him
informed.
overrated?
Because he's not the best player in the world, as you
I
all
didn't even see
claim.
who you put.
Bellingham.
Bellingham.
So who would you say is the best player in the world?
That's hard as fuck to answer, but definitely
said
not
Haaland.
Bellingham. Huh?
You previously said Haaland.
Yeah, he did it last season. He's doing it this season. What's wrong with that?
So Haaland's the best player in the world right now.
Right now.
You don't think he's even a little overrated?
Well, that's in your
Haaland?
criteria.
Yeah.
Why would he be over?
Of
What's
best player.
overrated about breaking the Premier League record in your first season in it? Oh, he's overrated. He scored 50 goals in a season.
Overrated as a soccer player.
What's
He's a goal
overrated? And what
And
do you
what's-
do in the game?
Bellingham scoring goals too then.
Yeah,
he
he's
does-
been
but
doing
he
it for
does
4
more.
games. He's not the best player in the world.
But he's a top scorer of
We're
La
not
Liga,
even
and he's
a third
midfielder.
through this season, and
He's
he's
a
the best
midfielder.
player in the world.
He has 2 goals less than
Currently,
Haaland. He's a
yes.
midfielder.
Cool. What does that have to do with anything?
How does-
Guarassi has 13 goals 16 goals in 8 games. Is he the best player in the world
Jude
right
definitely
now?
has much more to
This
prove.
guy- This guy doesn't know who Guarassi is, bro.
Yes, he does. I packed him twice in my team of the week pack. Packed him twice. I've submitted him twice.
What is BC?
The Trailblazers twice.
The team of the week again. But yeah, he's not the best player in the world right now. No one here even knows his name, but he's scoring all of these goals, right? So if the criteria is score the
bro, he
most
scored.
goals, now you're the best player in the world.
your criteria.
Because if you could do it for 5 games
That's
this
your
season
criteria.
and they were all tap-ins, and yeah, I guess he's the best player in the world along with Mudryk. Next.
Yeah,
That's a great way to transition.
Yeah. Next question, which is kind of similar. Name a, or better said, write down a player that you absolutely hate.
Skip. I know this is going.
We should just fast forward our answers.
Should we do some quick fire?
You're just undoing the.
I didn't think of anyone. I hate his face.
Yeah, this doesn't have to be due to soccer or anything.
Let me keep thinking.
Yeah, what I think.
Oh wait, no, what am I saying? I hate this.
Oh, I know
guy.
who I hate. I know exactly who I hate.
Wait, no. Actually, I want to change my answer.
Tommy, I'll be disappointed if you don't put. I know there's somebody you hate, Tommy, more than
I want to
anybody.
change my answer too.
Roll it.
Wait, no, write mine.
George, can you red card him?
If you guys have your answers ready, you
George.
can start revealing them and talking
George.
about them.
I'm gonna talk about mine. The player I don't hate anything or anyone, but the player I dislike the most. Honestly, you could pick about 90% of the Argentinian national team, besides Lisandro Martinez,
Hey,
the butcher.
Enzo.
Especially Garnacho. Anyways, keep going.
Oh, no Garnacho either. But the player I dislike the most is Dibu Martinez. I fucking hate that guy, bro.
That's a good one.
He's a fucking shithouser, and I can't stand him.
my flip flop.
I can't stand his dancing and his shitty movements.
Who was your
in the
first
goal.
one that you said though?
Dibu?
You said 2.
No, I said
Or no?
Dibu.
I don't even
said
know who-
I hate. I said that I basically
even know who those
dislike
players
the whole
are.
Argentinian team besides the
Oh,
Man
Emiliano.
United Argentinian players.
That
Argentina's
was my
goalkeeper.
answer.
Oh,
El Dibu / Argentina.
I kind of like it, Dibu.
Danny, you want to give your answer?
You would.
I put Bruno the Crybaby Fernandez. I think it's self-explanatory. You touch him and he goes, wah, wah. They lose, so basically every week he goes, wah, wah. Next.
Thomas said El Dibu.
And then Michael's answer.
My answer was actually Kessie.
That's the most random
Um,
answer. How do you
yeah.
hate Kessie?
So
You know what?
He was
I
at
don't
Barca
think
for a
they're
year.
Oh,
I guess we won't.
Oh, yeah! Red cards reset?
oh no.
Red cards reset.
George is so fucked.
George put. Who'd you put?
I put Camavinga.
What the fuck?
Explain.
Explain.
Why?
Okay.
He's
No,
the player you hate the most?
I just chose him.
You could have picked anyone, but you picked the most quiet guy.
A reset, no?
that
That's it.
good.
No?
That was good.
All
I
right.
chose Camavinga because they usually hit on Gavi and say he's like overrated, and they like keep fouling, he's out to kill. But like they were hyping up Camavinga the same way when he's like that same role player in Madrid. So like what's different?
Like
about
he's
Madrid
the-
and Barca? You know, he's the one out there that hustles. You know.
The one that tackles, the one that takes
Yeah.
takes it for the team.
You agree?
Gio.
I chose Havertz. Look, I'm. If you ask a lot of people that know me, I'd say I'm not a hateful guy, but there's something about Havertz's face that is just very punchable. I think he's lethargic. I don't think he's a good football player.
What do you think about him the season he won the Champions League for you?
Yeah, I could care less. I think I said that before in the last.
You didn't celebrate it?
What?
You didn't celebrate it?
Oh no, I definitely celebrate, but also when I was like, that was like the moment where like I started to follow.
You had
Chelsea
already
as
like
well.
given up on him?
No, I just like I didn't really care about Chelsea that much yet.
Fair.
My Chelsea following, just for the viewers, has been an exponential growth since 2 years ago.
Nice.
So I don't know really about Drogba's history, which is sad. I watched highlights actually the other day. It was actually really nice.
Did you see that? Disgrace.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Thank
I also
Dirk
saw
for that.
the anyways.
Tom.
I'm going off on a ramble here. It's Havertz. Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right, Tommy.
I remember one of the
questions.
questions.
Oh yeah, you still got a minute left, mate. You got a
Tommy,
minute
go
and a half.
ahead, please.
Michael told me
sorry.
about
So as they're looking for our next question,
I have it.
and we have a couple people that can speak at this moment in time.
All right. Write down the worst league in the top 5 leagues.
That's too easy.
What is the top 5 leagues now?
I don't even think Ligue 1 gets into top 5.
All right, we already
Yeah,
know this.
I think
that's-
Move on.
I think
Move
that's
on.
on-
That's one of the quick fire ones. League On is the shittiest league in the top 10 leagues.
Next one. Coach you hate. You absolutely hate.
Coach, I don't like.
Okay.
Damn. Danny? Bro, you just hate me, bro. You fucking asshole. Hate this guy. Historically?
Yeah, you could do historically.
Oh, great. I still don't know. Oh, actually, no, I know exactly who I am.
Thanks.
It's gonna be a random one, but
You
You better watch
I don't
yourself,
like this
boy.
guy.
Let's go.
Danny's good too.
I didn't know.
Yeah. I forgot to
I
tell
couldn't
you.
think of
You're
any
right. You're
manager
back
that I've
in.
ever hated on except for.
Danny, you want to give your
just
answer?
love to hate me.
Okay, so I put Ten Hag because this guy cries after every. That's why him and Bruno get along super well. That's why that's his captain. Because every single time he loses a game, every single game, he's always complaining about why they lost and how the refs are in the wrong somehow. Next.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, I really want to be in 11th or
Juan,
12th.
your answer?
Bro, my answer is I don't know how many of the people listening to this will know this coach, but it's Carlos Queiroz.
Oh, Carlos Queiroz.
Is he one of your own coaches?
He was the Colombia coach, and he was actually people might know him if they watch the Beckham documentary, because I didn't know this until after he got fired by Colombia, but he was also assistant coach at United, and then
He went to
somehow
Madrid.
became the main coach at Real Madrid, which also he got sacked at. But yeah, he was a coach during a period where Colombia were supposed to still be competitive, and he absolutely got smashed by teams during that qualifiers. So yeah, Carlos Queiroz is a coach that I very much dislike.
Interesting. Thomas?
I put any Barca coach. I tried naming just one, but then I just kept thinking of other times where they've just said things that just they just have like a loser mentality.
Xavi, horrible. Koeman, horrible.
Like I don't know, I just feel like they have
Tata
such a
Martino,
loser
horrible,
mentality.
but I love you now, baby. Let's get Inter Miami first place next season.
Yeah, that's my answer.
Who else? Pep Guardiola. I hate him even at City, honestly.
How do you hate Guardiola, bro?
I don't like him.
I don't know.
I don't dislike.
How do you hate the best?
I don't
He's
hate
He's
the
made me
best
feel a lot
ever.
of pain, alright?
Sure, I get that.
You know,
and,
I
and
can
me,
hate the guy.
and me, 12 straight defeats, and me, and me. Who's felt the pain? Who's felt the pain? You've won like 5 Champions League in the process. Who's felt the pain? Shut up.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, Michael's answer was in Cholo Simeone.
I completely
I-
understand
I
why
think we
Michael
can all
Hansen
see
was
why.
watching Simeone.
And I'm sure he has his reasonings, but we'll never know.
Anyways, George chose
George.
I didn't really have a. I didn't really have a coach I hated, but I just chose the one who, like, I guess, spoke the most against us, Mourinho. Even though he came from us, you know. Not that I
What
hate.
the fuck? You're such a
Wow,
clown,
man.
I don't really hate him. Like, I respect him, but like, you know,
He hated on your
just-
club.
he hated on us, so you know, I'm gonna hate back.
I am Jose Mourinho. Gio.
Respect him though. He's won a lot,
honestly,
but hate him.
I don't really hate any coaches. I haven't been watching soccer long enough to actually. Well, I probably could say that about Potter, honestly. But anyways, I chose Arteta, but I actually chose for a different category. I chose for one of the most good-looking coaches because
What the fuck?
Best hair in Spain.
Yo, he's got it like that. Sometimes I be looking at Arteta.
You're valid. I mean, I guess, yeah.
Like, you know, it's simple as that. I don't hate anybody, but he's a good-looking coach.
Alright, there you go, guys. Now you know.
Next question. The most technically gifted player, in your opinion,
Currently,
ever.
Thank you.
Haaland. What's funny, George?
Havertz.
what's the question?
What does
Technically
technically gifted?
Ever?
That's your definition.
What if I think the most insane technique to ever learn is is like how to master scoring the most goals in the Premier League? Like that's insane technique.
Sure.
Would you agree with that?
No.
But it's your opinion.
Can you hurry up? I was gonna put that.
Then just put one answer.
What are you doing, step bro? Bro.
This guy's writing Sterling. No, change it. No.
Putting Sturridge. All right, you guys go.
Okay.
Danny.
I
spin
put
it.
Nagod. Just
No, what?
Nagod.
Oh, true.
I've never.
I was like, what?
I think he's like the best
Yeah.
dribbler, or at least. It's not just aesthetically pleasing because it obviously worked. Like especially his time. I think his time at Barca is the most technically gifted player. I think if he could have been stuff. He could have been someone.
Wasted talent.
But he's
Another
not.
question. Anyways, Juan.
Well, I see the. I put Messi. I just think when Messi was in his prime, he was unplayable, and
You're back.
I don't remember any player that. Obviously, since I've been watching the game, I don't remember any player that had the ball glued to his foot like Messi did, or yeah, he doesn't really do that like that anymore. But
Saka's coming.
He was just,
Saka's coming.
okay, this guy.
That's
He was just
delusional.
beautiful to watch. He wouldn't get knocked down by anything. The ball would never leave his feet. He'll score if he had 5-10 people in front of him. He'll always find a way. For sure, the most technically gifted player of all time.
My answer is Messi also.
Yeah.
Is
Not
Michael
many
Messi?
words to say.
Pretty self-explanatory,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I was thinking of like another like player, but I mean,
Yeah, I think we should just like George and I are Messi as well. I just don't think there's no player in history that's ever done what like, he can do. And I don't think there is gonna be a player that can do what Messi did.
Have you seen George and Intramurals?
Michael put Zidane.
My answer was Zidane, and even though I didn't really watch him play, I've only seen highlights. Watching that guy touch the ball looked magical.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's true.
that guy
Yeah, he did
had
touch the
Honestly,
ball.
I should have
In-
said that from my
that
what got
guy
me into
had-
soccer, bro. I used to watch the Dane highlights.
insane control.
Zidane.
He could finish the ball like
his
if
name?
it was nothing. He was nasty. He
Yeah,
had
that was-
dribbling. He has some skill moves that he invented.
Nasty
Guy's
I know,
crazy.
I know everybody has watched the highlights of the Brazil-France
Yeah.
game where
Fucking solo
where
squad with
Zidane
them.
That guy's insane.
tore up prime Brazil
Yeah.
with all the stars you can think of. Yeah, that was.
That guy was in his.
He was
that-
definitely-
That guy had a prime moment in every club that he was
Yeah.
at. If you really
He,
think
he won a
about
Ballon d'Or, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's definitely one of the best midfielders in history.
Yeah.
I would say
Oh,
best
bro.
players. Probably.
Special call out, Zlatan.
Yes.
At that height, the things he could do with the ball, that's crazy.
That was actually
That's
crazy.
technical. That's
Yeah.
special technical
Yeah.
ability.
It's like six what? 6'3",
6'5".
6'4".
he's
he's
a
like
beast.
6'5",
He could be a
yeah.
point guard in the NBA right now. But
Yeah,
but soccer chose him.
The fact that he would do the skills that he did, and he did say his idol was Ronaldo R9.
Mm-hmm.
So
That guy was awesome.
Wow.
yeah, I know. Zlatan was crazy. Yeah, I love that guy.
So moving on to it's a good. We're gonna move into like a little segment of the Q&A, which is called GOAT Talk, right? So I want to know who you guys think is the third best player of our generation, and I think we're gonna include in our generation from the Ronaldo, Kaká, and Messi, baby.
2009 after.
Yeah, 2009 on.
So like bribery and then on
Yeah,
from when it started.
the third best player of the generation. Let's assume, right?
Can I
that-
say
How
the
about-
refer-
how
Can I
about
say
top-
the referees
How
for
about let's
Barca?
try the top 3 players without including Messi and Ronaldo? Because I think
Top three.
No,
players.
that's why you put the top third best player.
Yeah, because they're 1 and 2.
Because you assume that they're 1 and 2, right?
Yo, don't try to
Alright,
reinvent the wheel, boy.
no, I know
He's saying
because
name three players.
I
Write the third best player of our
I
generation.
said 3 because I'm pretty sure the
Oh my
third
God,
one
oh my
is
God.
self-explanatory.
Chill.
Just write the answer, man.
The third one's self-explanatory.
I think so.
Write your answer, man, and let's talk about it.
You're gonna say Neymar?
It's pretty self-explanatory.
It's
would
not
get right
2014, bro. Neymar's not the third best player of
No,
our
bro,
generation
bro, when
anymore.
he did the
Of
Of
our
course, this dumbass
generation,
gonna
bro.
say-
Not right
of
now.
course, man.
fucking Gary.
Have I given anyone?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I did.
have.
He put up crazy numbers. He broke Pele's record. It's kind of
Well, you said it. You said nay.
yeah.
Nay.
The hell? That was a random question.
Yo, what the fuck, bro?
Yo, write it.
Chill.
I don't know when
I else put up.
Who's a good player, man? Who's a good player? Not named Neymar.
Give you a spicy shot.
But why? But like you guys can put like Haaland there or something like that.
I think I spelled it right.
But he's been there for like a year.
Yeah, but I don't know what you think of him.
That's what I was thinking.
Suarez. So many good names.
Yeah.
I've seen people say Suarez.
Yeah.
Previous questions.
He did at Barca also.
But his off-field.
I'm gonna go first.
He's racist.
I'm gonna go already. I think there's no true number 3. I think it's obviously Messi is over here. Then you go down and it's Ronaldo. And then you go down and then there's a lot of players that I think you can say have.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So I just put Zlatan. We just mentioned Zlatan.
Okay.
And I put Ney, and I already gave my case. I think he broke Pele's record for the top scorer in South America. He was great at Barca until he decided to take on his own project, his own vanity project. I think that's where things went wrong for him. But I still think he was the 3rd best player of our generation.
I also went with Neymar. Same reasons.
You?
I went De Bruyne. I think he's.
It's a good shout.
And we're talking about technique. I think there's something we can do with the ball that not a lot of players that can match him. Like without him there, Haaland wouldn't be as good. Simple as that.
The answer I wrote down was Benzema.
Crazy. Next.
I don't think. Wait. I don't think it's crazy. He was from the same generation as Ronaldo. He was in the same transfer window when he went to Madrid. He was the top goal scorer in France at the time, right? He not only that, he was
Like I said, top scorer in France.
basically overshadowed by Ronaldo his whole entire career. And then Ronaldo leaves. He wins the Ballon d'Oro. He wins Real Madrid a Champions League, and he becomes Real Madrid's 2nd all-time goal scorer.
Yeah, but that was the one season.
Yeah, he did that all in one season.
Yeah, so Jude Bellingham could be the 3rd one now because
might be.
of his 8
Not
games.
but Benzema
You might become
done
a
stuff.
It's a fair
The
shot.
last 10 seasons.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's done enough to
has.
be in.
Yeah, I'd put him in like a 4.
Five Champions Leagues. How many do you have?
What the hell, man? This is crazy.
Cut this part out.
Now, I love.
I'm the editor. You're not gonna see this.
There were so many number 3s. I went with someone that I knew no one would pick.
Manuel Neuer.
Neuer. He got into the top 3 of Ballon d'Oro, and that's like pretty rare in itself already.
As a goalkeeper, yeah.
And as a goalie, yeah. And then stuff we did with Germany.
Yeah. All right.
Wait,
Race your boards.
just a little shout out. Little shout out to Falcao, the player to get in.
Oh my god.
The player to get.
I don't have to hear this.
The player to get into the World 11 2 years in a row when prime Barca and prime Real Madrid were going at it, and he was the number 9 for those World 11 teams. Just saying. Yeah.
All right.
Tore up Chelsea with a hat trick. Gio, you remember that, right?
Don't remember. I was still being. I was in the womb.
We're gonna go into a head-to-head. I'm gonna make it very fair. Haaland or Mbappe?
Mbappe. No, Haaland. This right now, Haaland.
Is this live or is this
right now.
No, I mean,
Everybody just say it.
I feel like
Mbappe.
this one's
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
More technical.
I just like the technical flair players that get
Nah,
bonus.
after what he did in the World Cup final, I was just like
Against Argentina?
Yeah.
All right, but if Haaland wins the World Cup right now, then he fits Michael's description for being the 3rd best player ever in our generation.
If Haaland wins the World Cup,
Treble,
he
he's not gonna
deserves.
qualify, man.
No, the Ballon d'Oro. I said World Cup? Or you
Yeah.
said things?
No, you said World Cup.
It's gonna be crazy because I'm gonna edit it and it's gonna say Ballon d'Oro and you're gonna seem crazy and people won't even hear this right now. Haaland for me.
Okay.
So the World Cup doesn't help Mbappe at all.
That he won the World Cup like 7 years ago. Yeah.
At the age of 18, younger than Pelé.
And he almost single-handedly
Who's top
defeated
scorer
Argentina.
that World Cup?
Mbappe.
Yeah.
Oh, Mbappe's nasty.
But we can all agree that he hasn't lived up to his expectations.
Yeah.
By his own,
Because he's wasting his career
by,
at PSG,
by his own fault,
man.
Yeah, I think it's his own fault.
Once you win a World Cup at 18, you're expected to make that move to Barca or Madrid.
How old is he now?
Almost immediately.
25.
And he could have as well.
So much time.
Yeah.
He could have 100.
Alright.
I think he could have gone there and made an impact straight away.
On to the next one. Bale or Neymar?
Neymar.
Bale.
I'm gonna go for Bale.
You guys think Bale's better than Neymar?
I think he had a better
I
career.
think he had a
Is
better
he
career
better
than
than Neymar?
Yes.
But you could bet, like, into that, I would take career into consideration.
Looks wise, Beckham.
No, I wouldn't.
Beckham.
I wouldn't because how many seasons did he actually have an impact? You can say that he won X and Y things, but I remember he only had an impact in 2 of them. Like I can remember that he
It's like saying
single-handedly-
Carvajal's better than Dani Alves because he won more Champions League.
Yeah,
no,
no.
but it wasn't that. Like, I feel like Bale had way bigger moments than Neymar in his career.
No, he did not.
I think so.
Nah.
He only
No,
had
he
the
was
Copa
dating
del
a
Rey.
spicy
That Copa del Rey
I
run
can,
in
think,
Barca.
I can think of the Liverpool. Tell me if I'm missing any like big like trophy winning moments. The qualification of Wales to the Euros, which they hadn't qualified for like 20 years. I remember
Okay.
that. Then beating England in the group.
Okay.
They got to quarterfinal with Wales, so that was impressive. That was during his prime.
The
then
Euro
champ-
run they had in 2016 was
Yeah, that's what I
actually
mean. The
pretty
quarterfinal.
cool. Oh, that one? Oh, I think
And then they got
for them
eliminated
to
by
qualify for like I think it was like the Euros or
And
not,
the World Cup.
Yeah, the World Cup.
I was
3
thinking about
back-to-back Champions Leagues.
right, which he had an influence in one of them,
Okay.
right?
He played in all of them.
He played, but he had an influence in one of them.
Havertz played in all the games. Arsenal.
Like, did he show up in the important moments you needed him for?
Yeah.
I think Ronaldo was the one that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but against like let's say the semifinal against City in 2016, Bale scored the goal to take them to the final.
Okay.
And then,
And then in 16, I mean, he scored one of the penalties.
and then at the beginning of his Real Madrid career, he has that
The
amazing
Copa
play
del Rey.
against Barca that Bartra's still running after him to
and
this day.
that Champions League final too.
Against Liverpool.
No, the 2014 against Atletico.
The one for La Decima.
The 4-1.
Oh, okay.
So now do the same thing for Neymar.
PSG against PSG. Neymar had that big performance.
Oh, okay. Yes.
What else?
He scored in the final against Juve.
He scored in all games that.
Oh, like that run.
Was he the top scorer of the Champions League that season?
It was
I think out of the three.
There was like Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar were all up there.
I think like out of the Barca trio, Neymar scored the most goals. I
Neymar
think.
won the Olympics.
True.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah. Okay.
The breaking Pele's record for Brazil's top scorer.
I'm sure Bale's Wales top scorer.
I'm sure he is.
Over
We're
Ian
talking
Ian
about-
Rush, not Pele,
Hey, Ian Rush is
R9.
nasty.
We're talking
Nah, yeah, but not
about-
Pele, R9, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo,
Yeah, you can name players. For days.
Richarlison. Are you kidding me?
No, I see your point.
Yeah, but then how can you compare like Mbappe to Haaland then?
Would you say that had to do inflict
What do
a
you
little
mean?
bit with luck? Because do you think?
We're talking about right now.
Huh? No, I'm talking about Bale versus Neymar. Because Madrid,
I mean, you can bring in luck factor into anything, right?
correct.
I'm sure Haaland was lucky to score
Do you
as many
think-
goals as he scored last.
If you had to choose when you guys signed Bale, and if you had Neymar on the table, would you have signed Neymar or Bale?
No, I mean, but Madrid wanted Neymar too, at the time.
But would you say that? Like you would like back then, rewind time,
No, I'm
nothing
sure
has
Madrid.
happened.
If they're both.
No,
on the
you
table-
were the negotiator. Bale or Neymar, who do you buy?
Well, Neymar had the more hype.
Bro,
Who do you
forget
buy?
about that. Like,
I'd buy Neymar,
Okay.
but that's
Just
before,
because of the hype?
That's before their career started.
Okay.
Bale was already playing at
But
Spurs.
you can't buy a player once you already know what they're gonna do. That's
Bale
what
was
I'm
already
asking you
Bale was
before.
already playing at Spurs at the time. Neymar was where he signed for Barca? At Santos still. Okay, so maybe then I would have signed Bale because Bale was technically at the better team.
Okay.
come on.
And then Neymar at PSG
It's
didn't do
tough.
anything.
Yeah, but I think Neymar's still more of a game changer.
Yeah,
Okay,
fair.
all right. Messi or Ronaldo?
I'm gonna be honest.
Anything
the
but
Bale,
Messi is the
Bale,
wrong answer.
Neymar debate. I was thinking of David Beckham.
he really had to let you guys know.
Yeah.
That's what is Beckham's on his
fine.
mind the whole 24/7.
Yeah, my bad,
Yeah.
guys.
So now the actual GOAT question: Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
It's Messi and there's no conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say Messi. I like Ronaldo more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
love
think
Ronaldo.
everybody like the World Cup sealed the deal. Like that ended the debate. I think. Really.
I hated that.
I think that sealed the deal for his country because they just hated the fact that he hadn't won. Well, actually, no, because he had already won Copa America by then. But the fact that he hadn't done anything for Argentina was the thing that was hanging over him.
Argentinians are
And they
weird,
just
bro.
went
I
back
don't
to
know
back
why
to
they're
back.
so obsessed
After
with
having
winning.
like 3 Copa Americas in a row.
Yeah, losing 3
And
finals
losing
in a
3
row.
in a row.
3 finals
And
in a row.
retiring. That was funny.
In his prime, bro, he
Yeah.
did. But I think anybody would admit that Argentina haven't had as good a team as they have now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what they had before
He was
was
definitely carrying back then.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think his greatest achievement with Argentina was actually taking them to the World Cup final 2014.
With Higuain, man. Higuain.
Bro, Higuain, you had Rojo starting.
I hate bro.
Gago when he was already like in retirement
Or
plan.
like Mercado.
Mercado.
Oh my god.
Michael, answer. Say Ronaldo.
Palacio.
Yeah, my answer is Ronaldo.
Fair.
Bro, how can you back up other people like Bale? You said had the better career, had more trophies, but then it's completely opposite for this. And the same thing with Benzema.
Let me get into it.
Pick someone that's not on your team
I've
for
always
once.
Said, I've always said Messi is the best player of all time, but Ronaldo's the best goal scorer of all time.
But we're saying greatest of all time.
We're coming
in
to
the
the
sport.
syntax.
Right. But then you get into
So then Haaland's the best in the world.
no
Best goal scorer.
best goal scorer. Yeah.
But if Ronaldo's the best goal scorer and you said he's the GOAT, Haaland's the best right now.
Yeah, he has a point there.
Why?
I'm just showing you how like nothing you've said, like
Makes
everything you
sense.
say is contradictory.
No, but at the end of the day, it's just an opinion, right?
No, yeah, no,
An
but
opinion
that doesn't make
formulated
sense
on
what you just
facts,
said.
like an opinion that you formulate because
Okay,
you're
but-
like, all right,
yeah,
yeah,
so
because of
you're-
this and
okay,
this.
okay,
I
I get
think
what he's
this.
saying. He's saying that if your standard for the best player is technical ability,
No, he's just best player.
I'm saying if because what he said technical ability as the standard for the best player. And now, is that what you're saying? That
Yeah,
now
but
he's
then
saying
he also
Ronaldo,
said
he's the top
Benzema.
scorer?
He also said Benzema's the third best player of our generation because he had one Ballon d'Oro, and now Messi has
That's
the
not
most
what I
Ballon
said.
d'Oros. You said he's the best player because he took Real Madrid by
Yeah,
himself to
even when he was being overshadowed, he was still picking up stats for Madrid.
yeah, like 12 goals a season. Cool.
No, he definitely wasn't doing that.
He didn't get more than 20. Like he got more than 20 more than
He
twice.
was getting more than 20 more than twice. Yes,
I put money on that, but
I'd put money on it too.
but why Ronaldo?
Well, you guys keep discussing. I'll check.
Let's move on.
Check it.
I'm sure he didn't, by the way. I'm sure he.
You want me to check? I can pull it up right now.
I'm sure he got more than 20 goal contributions.
Oh, we're getting toxic.
Benzema.
Bro, can you go get my flip flop, man?
Tommy, get us thinking about the next question. What is it?
No,
the
the
other
next thing
game?
is Gio's game.
Oh, just quick go.
Benzema 21, 22, 27 goals, 20, 21, 23 goals, 19, 20, 21 goals, 18, 19, 21 goals,
Wow.
15, 16, 24 goals, 11, 12, 21 goals.
Consistent.
Damn.
He got 5 one time in 32 games.
When he was still at...
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, this was already in Madrid, yeah.
I think I'm looking at La Liga stats right now. 15 goals, 24 goals, 11 goals, 5 goals, 21 goals, 21 goals.
I mean, that's more than two seasons with more than 20 goals.
You didn't put the money on the table.
Nah, that's
you didn't
fine.
take it. Easy money, boy. And I knew I was wrong.
That's fine. But yeah, I think that the conversation changes in like any aspect.
But
right?
how are you gonna say Messi? You said Messi's the greatest soccer player of all time. So we're
Well, let's hear
talking
your
greatest
argument,
of
though.
all time in the sport
Well,
of soccer.
technical
but-
player, yeah.
Let's hear your argument. I want to hear the argument of Ronaldo.
Well, I
over
just
Messi.
the argument that I've always like grown up hearing, right, is like the whole like work rate thing, right? Yeah, Messi's the most talented player ever. It was like natural to him, but Ronaldo grew up learning how to play soccer, right? And even to this day,
Oh my god, man! This is the most bullshit argument.
why?
Bro, you think Messi just woke up and was like, and he was like, oh, I'm the greatest player of all time. Wait, let's go to Barca. Wait. It's so easy. AndRonaldo like was born. He's like, I'm the worst player of all time.
No, I don't-
Now I have to work
I don't
a
think that.
million times harder than everyone around me and my peers because I want to be the great. That's not how it
I
works.
don't-
They're both born with fucking a crazy amount of technical ability. That's why they're the greatest of all time now. That's I'm not gonna say the dumbest argument, but it's up there. It's top 5 dumbest arguments. That Messi didn't have to work hard to get to where he was. Of course he had to. He was a little midget. He literally had to. They had to go to Barca so they can give him medicine that was like millions of dollars for him to not stay at like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, but he was still good at the time, right?
Yes, because that's what happens when you work hard.
What?
No, I do agree with that argument. I know a lot of people say the argument of Ronaldo worked harder, but Messi had to work extremely hard for sure.
But okay, but
He's a foot tall.
But
He has
are
to
you
work,
gonna-
he has to
wait,
work harder than Ronaldo,
But
who's
then
6
you're
feet
gonna say him
tall.
working hard was his height issues, where he got injected for it.
I'm saying like this
No,
is
like,
all.
he went through struggles, is what he's trying to say. Like he also like
Right,
struggled
but
along the way.
Like, nice and
Yeah,
easy.
Ronaldo was
wasn't a
born
breeze.
6 feet tall. He's got this freaking crazy ass physique.
But you also work for that too. Like they both work. They
Yeah, so it's just it's
Every
crazy to say that
professional
Ronaldo's
footballer
better
works
because
for
he had
where
to
they are.
work
I
for
don't
what
think
they
that's even an
are.
argument.
That's like a 12-year-old's argument.
Okay.
Anyways,
So now, if we do bring numbers, right?
Who has
who's
the most
top goal
trophy?
scorer?
Who has the most goal contributions?
In overall, who's the top goal scorer?
Goal con-
International country.
Goal
club,
contributions
whatever.
or
Yeah.
goals?
No, goals.
Or goal
Ronaldo has
contributions.
more goals.
Okay.
Who has the most
But he's
assists?
also been playing like a striker most of his career.
Okay.
But who has the most assists?
Messi?
Goals plus assists?
I guess it's Messi.
Trophies?
Yeah, but isn't
Ballon de Oros?
Messi really like?
I mean,
Isn't
yeah,
Messi
I
so
can, I
close
can,
to
I can look at
Ronaldo
like,
as well, though,
oh,
than
who
that?
has the,
No,
who
he's
has
not
the
that
most?
close.
By how many goals is Ronaldo ahead?
Probably like 100.
Oh, yeah, probably like 100.
Really?
But you consider it, that's like, it's not that close.
Yeah, no, it's not close. I'm surprised. I was surprised by that.
I think Messi has everything over Ronaldo but goals. A World Cup, a Copa America, not as many Champions Leagues. but-
Okay, so another thing I'd like to argue is the teams that they've had around them as well, right? The teams that Messi has had
He
around him.
had, bro. What do you mean? Ronaldo had Bale, who's better
Oh,
than
no, wait.
Neymar,
Are you talking about
Benzema, the
national
third best player of our generation. Why are you gonna say Ronaldo didn't have anyone? Modric, Cruz.
No, but he was winning at the time.
Exactly.
Just like how Messi was winning when he had his beautiful Spanish team in Barcelona.
Of course, everyone's had a beautiful team. So how are you gonna say Messi had this great team that won like one Champions League?
Okay, and then what about international teams?
Ronaldo had a team that went to like 3 Champions Leagues in a row.
Okay, that's where
And they won it when he left.
international teams, they both had the same transition. They both have shitty national teams, and they both now have great national teams. Both.
Right.
They like Portugal's national team on paper
It's disgusting.
was as good as the Argentina team for the World Cup.
Their
Yeah.
coach was so bad.
National team coaches in general.
Yeah, who they have? They had him, Aguero.
National
And
that's,
Mascherano.
that's actually a great discussion for another podcast. National team coaches, because Gareth Southgate, what is he doing with the best generation of English footballers ever? That's another discussion. In paper,
Greg
Portugal
Berhalter
now
gotta go.
on paper right now, Portugal and Argentina do have the best, and France do have the best teams in the world. For the World Cup, they massively underperformed for the team they had. I guess you could put that to a coaching issue. but
Ronaldo's also never scored
But I
a
also
knockout
did not
goal in the
agree.
World
I also did not agree with the argument because everybody was like, "Yeah, but look at the team Messi has with Argentina, bro." And then the only argument I do understand, which I guess you could say matters, is the fact that Argentina have a history in winning the World Cup, and like that belief, kind of like in club soccer, when you know your team has won things, you're more prone. Like, look how long it took City to break that barrier. I think that does matter.
I don't think having one.
That's the only argument that I might take on board. But in terms of quality of individual talent in the squad, I think they were matched player for player.
Okay. So what about in terms of like dominating in leagues, right? Ronaldo has dominated 3 leagues already. I'm not gonna include the Saudi league, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's gone to the Prem.
He is though. He is there.
Yeah, he is, right? He's gone to the Prem, destroyed the Prem. He's gone to La Liga,
His
destroyed
last-
La Liga.
His
What?
last season. Last 2 seasons.
In the Prem. But even like when he came back to United, he was still great.
He's not destroying the Prem.
He was good.
He was
He
your
did good.
he was your
He was good.
he was
For
your
his
better
age.
he was your best player at United for
he
sure.
did good.
For
No,
his
you're talking about the
age.
Prem. If you're talking about United, he was the best player. That
Yeah,
season.
yeah, and he was good at the Prem for his age.
Yeah, he did good at the Prem.
Right? Juve took
No,
it by
not
storm.
even for his age. If he would have played in City, he would have scored 30 goals, I'm sure. I'm 100%
Yeah,
sure.
I agree with that.
And then he takes Juve by storm, right? Wins
Yeah.
almost everything minus Champions League.
Right?
So then Messi did that with what? With Barca. Messi went to the Ligue 1, which everybody here considers a farmers league, and basically failed.
That's
there.
more down to. That's
Yeah,
more
but
down
what
to-
did he fail in? He
that's
did the
more
same
down
thing
to-
Ronaldo did. He won his local league. He
That's
did
more down-
nothing in the Champions League. Same thing Ronaldo did.
Yeah,
in
but he wasn't
Juventus.
the one. He wasn't the one putting up the numbers in PSG.
I mean,
Well,
his
that's
numbers
also
weren't terrible.
that's also more down
numbers
to.
were bad.
His numbers were not
I
terrible.
wouldn't say they're bad.
His
They're
numbers
just not
were
He had like
bad.
15
They
assists.
used
He had
to be, but
he had
they're still,
30
like,
It was
he had
bad.
They're still one of, like, the
32
players of the-
30 something goals and assists in that season that everybody calls shit.
Which one? How many?
He put up
32 goals and
30,
assists. But
It's like a good season for Benzema, third best player of our generation.
okay. But to put it in context, Lacazette had like 35 that same season.
Exactly. We're talking about the goats here.
Okay.
We're talking about Ronaldo. Like
What I was gonna say,
Mariano was
what I was
putting
gonna
up
say
25
before the
in that
league
league,
on,
bro.
what I was gonna
Balogun
say
had
before the
30
league on argument was that Just because Ronaldo left doesn't mean that Messi had to. Ronaldo chose to leave because he didn't want to accept the terms of that
that's
Florentino
true.
had for him. Messi accepted the terms, and he was gonna go on a 1 year by 1 year contract for the rest of his life until they wanted him to. Barca just couldn't afford him.
Yeah.
But if Ronaldo could have, and they would have accepted his term, I am sure he would have never left Real Madrid.
Oh, I'm sure of it too.
Okay.
But you can still say like, oh, even this guy was forced out of the team. He's still gone and proved himself in another place, right?
He didn't get forced
Yeah,
out. he
but
just
what
chose to
does
leave.
proving yourself in a weaker league have to do with anything? Like anyone can like. You don't think Messi would have taken Serie A by storm? The same thing.
He might have, but he never did it.
Yeah, but instead he did it in Barca, and it was the same thing. Like I don't understand why do you have to leave where you are, like where you're doing good, just to prove to someone else that you're better than Ronaldo? Like you already did that. You can do that on your team
But
right
I don't
now by
think-
having more
I don't
trophies,
think
by having
either-
more
I don't
Ballon
think
d'Ors,
either of
more
them
goals
were-
and assists.
We're trying to prove themselves to anyone.
I mean, they obviously are.
Well, no, Ronaldo left Madrid because he couldn't meet terms with Florentino Perez.
Exactly. So
then-
how does
but
that
then
make
Messi-
him better
but
than
then-
Messi because he couldn't meet terms with Florentino Perez and
then-
Messi was able to stay in Barcelona
But
longer?
Ronaldo
Wouldn't that
goes-
make him worse because he was forced out of a team?
Ronaldo goes to Juve, a team that wasn't as strong as when Messi moved to PSG, right? Messi was guaranteed to win
Bro,
something
Juve
at
won
PSG,
Serie A every season when he joined.
but they weren't as strong when he was there.
But it's the same thing. They both went to the number one team. They still got number one. They didn't win the Champions League. So how is this better than this? They did the same thing.
Yeah,
Did
without
Ronaldo
arguing.
even get the Golden Boot in Serie A?
He did.
He did? Oh, I didn't know.
I think his greatest accomplishment after leaving, the fact that he got, and this is something that I really appreciate, the fact that he got 18 league goals for that United team is beyond me. That was the lowest point total United have had in Premier League history, and this guy still managed to bag 18 goals. But
Finishing
yeah,
fifth is your worst season ever?
it wasn't the finish in position. It was like the point tally. I always judge it by point tally. I feel like point tally is more important because that's actually, if you improve in point tally, you most likely.
But place in
You
the
improve in
standing is
position.
compared to the competition. So it's like comparable like that too.
I just do think that obviously these guys probably the top two players ever, right? And they might even be tied at number one.
No.
Maybe. It's arguable, right?
That's what your argument is.
What I do think is that Ronaldo has always had a slightly bigger challenge to overcome than Messi has.
But he likes putting himself in that position. It's by
No,
choice.
I'm not saying that he doesn't.
I agree, but it's by choice.
Right, but
We can all agree that it's by choice.
But his
Because
choice and he
he
still-
chose to not accept the terms and leave to Juventus.
right, but then
Because
he
could have accepted.
does overcome the challenge, right?
Yes, the challenge that he chooses.
He succeeds at it.
Messi didn't choose the challenge to leave Barcelona. It just happened that Barcelona were broke, and then he
Yeah.
even mentioned it when they did the interview when he got to Miami. That he wasn't settled, that he didn't expect it. One day he was signing a new contract. The other day, we can't afford you. You're gone to Paris to a language you don't know how to speak for the next 2 seasons. So, they're different personalities, like I said. Ronaldo loved the challenge, and he took on a challenge. But just because of that doesn't make Messi a lesser player.
No, I'm not saying that it does.
Well, that's what you're using as an argument to put him above Messi. Is what I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Give
That's
the give and take.
That's my take at why I put him up there.
And it's fair.
It's like,
I just think the gap's too big to even have it as an argument.
but then why do people argue MJ and LeBron?
I don't think the gap's as big for MJ and LeBron as it is for Ronaldo and Messi.
I think they're both debatable.
How is it not? How is it less?
What do you mean?
LeBron has more points. Jordan has more trophies.
So
That's what I'm
then-
saying. They're very equal.
So how is that not between Messi and Ronaldo? Ronaldo has more goals.
Messi
Messi
has
more trophies.
Messi has more everything but goals. He has more assists. He has more goals plus assists. He has more Ballon d'Ors. He has more trophies. Like, what does Ronaldo have more than him? He played for more teams. Who cares?
All right. Sorry.
Have your own take. Leave your comments if you ever watch this video. Please leave your comments below.
Ronaldo comments
Messi or
get
Ronaldo?
blocked.
So we're gonna move on to segment 4, which is Gio's mini game.
Let's go.
So for this, we're gonna be doing a little bit interesting because there will be a forfeit into next episode.
Gio's gonna have
Should-
2 forfeits next episode.
Should the forfeit also be the attire, just to keep the theme going? We can dress
No,
up.
I think it should be something different.
something different.
Something different, but we'll think about it during the
Leave
week.
something in the comments below.
You'll notice-
what the punishment should be.
You'll
Yeah.
notice the forfeit. In the
Mom,
next
think of
episode.
something good.
It'll be the first thing to
You can
send
ask
out.
TikTok what they think.
So
Yeah, leave your comments below TikTok or Instagram.
since Gio's gonna be hosting this part of the podcast, We are 5, so we're gonna have one man out. So we're gonna be playing in teams of 2, and then there's gonna be one single out. So we're gonna be doing sticks and stones. If you don't understand the game, it's very easy. You'll learn it as we play it. So we'll be doing sticks and stones. So the one man out would be the player that's out,
Okay.
right? Sticks and stones.
There it is.
So if Juan is by himself, then we're gonna be doing it again to make the pairs.
Yeah.
All right. Sticks and stones. 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 Sticks and stones.
There you go.
All right.
Let's go.
So episode enemies. Good night. Juan, you want to sit over here?
Yeah, that's
Gio, you want to sit over here? I'll sit next to Danny.
Let's go, baby Ronaldo. Everyone hit the swing.
Perfect.
2 goats collide.
No, I love Ronaldo. Get over here. Go, Ronaldo.
By the way, guys, this was all staged. We actually love each other.
No,
I love this kid.
We're boyfriend and boyfriend.
So, the way this game is
where's
going
our
to
iPad?
work is it's true or false
Monkey took it.
from soccer players, quotes edition. So I am going to read out a quote by a soccer player.
How much time do we have to answer? Count to 10. Okay, go.
No, I'll do 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, go.
Or 10.
Just do 15.
Okay, 15 seconds. I mean, no.
We don't know. We don't know.
A current
Actually,
or
do 10.
ex-soccer player, and you just have to answer true or false.
Nah, if it's true or false, do 10 seconds.
Bro, they're Googling it.
Nah, that's crazy.
Wait, who should keep the tallies though?
Bro, you keep the
tally.
tally.
Yeah, you're the question. You're
Okay.
Write it on the notes.
You can't answer. Get a red card.
No, there's no red
No,
cards
because
this game.
you can show you can just show the thing.
I keep it. It's easier. I keep it easier.
What? Oh, I already did now. It's fine. Okay.
How many questions is it?
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so there shouldn't be a tie.
I shouldn't.
Okay.
If you guys
I mean,
tie,
there could be, right?
There
But
could be if we all
Yeah,
get
there
the
could
wrong
be.
answer.
yeah.
If
If we all get the right
whoever-
answer.
If you guys all tie, you're all doing it forfeit.
Remember, there's not just one winner per question.
Okay.
If you all
all
tie,
get
you're
it
all
right.
doing it forfeit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay, so who wants to go first? You guys?
What?
I thought it was
We're
easy.
all answering.
Oh, we're all answering?
Yeah.
How would you have 7 questions for 3 teams?
This is
I
why
know, it
Gio.
was gonna be a very, very short section.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo is a speaker. Quote, "Thank you all for participating in CR7 boys underwear competition. It's been a real pleasure to see all your photos." End quote. Oh, I don't know.
But it's Gio. How much time do we have to answer?
10 seconds.
3.
What?
Yeah, 5
He
seconds.
can
5
do that.
seconds. No, okay, fine.
4, 3.
Wait, he's the one that's supposed to be doing
5
that.
starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock in your
Pencils
answers.
down.
All right.
Okay. Do we review it first
Michael
and then we'll get the answer?
Michael and Danny.
We went for
Answer.
true.
We put true.
Our thought.
Prove it.
Show it.
We put true.
Okay.
Our thought process
They
was
spelled it out
that.
like dumbasses.
Our thought process was that it was a little too good to be false.
Okay.
True. I just remember that he has an underwear brand. So
Right. Yeah.
I figured.
We also went with true.
You just circled it.
Yo.
I saw that. You deleted one of them right now.
No, they did
That should be disqualified.
No chance.
Top 10 cheaters, bro. Oh, the Barca fan. The Barca fan.
Switch the cable to here, please.
I remember when he said that. He like tweeted it out.
The answer is true.
The answer was true.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you want me to write it out next time?
Yeah, please.
The longest episode.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours.
Okay, so 1, 1, 1.
Yo, this is gonna be fast. Boring episode. No one wanted to do it today.
Oh my God, there's a new iPad.
We should do a review.
Yeah.
We can clip this part out, but this can definitely be 2 segments.
Yeah.
You heard?
Yeah.
Like the
From
review.
time
I'm
that you
I'm
introduced
leaving
the
this in.
games.
Alright.
Okay. Next quote was by Wayne Rooney.
I don't know.
Quote, It stretches your cheeks so good.
What the fuck, man? What are you saying?
Is that it?
Yeah. That's
It stretches your cheeks out
Bro, it
so
has
good.
to be.
Starting now.
What's starting now? The timer?
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
You'll make it quicker, bro.
Yeah, no. 5, 4, 3,
This is your fault.
2, 1. Just down. Let's start with Thomas and George.
Okay. We put your one true.
Okay.
Can't be too good to
One.
be true things in a row.
True. Okay.
We went with false. It's a little bit of a makeshift F because
Is there enough? Is there a T? Who knows? All right, anyways.
The answer is false.
let's go, baby.
One, what
And
we
just
can't mess
as
up
a
anymore.
little note here, this was said by someone in the group.
Oh wow! Oh my God, these are from the notes.
What's in the notes?
What notes? Okay,
Nah, don't worry, you're not. You're
it
not
is-
I was
Are
invited.
you just keeping tabs?
No. This is pre-USD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Next
No, I'm kidding. You are in the
quote
notes.
was by Jordan Pickford.
Fuck that guy.
What's wrong with this guy?
Quote, nah, I'll wear something with easy access. End quote. 15 seconds starts now.
George thinks it's true or Thomas thinks it's true.
They're literally like they're doing this on purpose.
They're Googling it.
We're on Twitter right now, bro.
3,
They're googling.
2,
I wore something with easy
1.
access. Jordan Pickford.
Put your pencils down. Juan, what do you think it is?
I think it's false.
Okay.
We put false ...
Yep.
We also went with
Why is the
false.
screen so low?
Okay. The answer was indeed false.
Yep. Thank you.
Also said by someone in the group.
Yep.
That
I'm
was
pretty sure it was
No
George.
chance. You can't.
It was George. I can confirm.
No, I'm sure it was George.
I'm sure it was though.
No chance.
Okay. So that is still puts Michael and Danny in the lead.
Let's go. Bro, if they tied, do they both have to do it before?
No chance.
Yo, more Champions League combined than the rest of the table.
All right. Next one.
No,
We're up.
those are wrong.
Good one though. You tried.
You tried, though.
You really
You tried.
tried.
More Champions League combined than the rest of the table.
Okay, this one wasn't by a player, but it was by Metro Radio. So I guess just commentating on the game.
Metro Radio?
Yeah.
Metro.
I don't believe this. I do believe it. Metro.
Quote.
Oh,
It's-
it's true.
What?
What?
It's like they've got 11 dicks on the field.
There's no way, man. But it has to be true, no?
Bro, Metro Radio might be like the biggest slander.
George, why am I the only one answering? Have an opinion.
Gio, I hate your questions.
We can get it wrong.
Let's be bold. Let's be bold.
Yeah.
Nah, these are
Right
good.
out,
Plus,
right out
these
the
are
whole
good.
thing. We got time.
Hopefully we're not the only ones that we get it wrong.
It would be so weird if this was false.
You're
right?
doing the punishment.
No, man. You can't do that, man.
What? What?
He said it'd be so weird if this was false.
Okay. Ready? Danny and
Yeah.
Michael?
True.
We went with true. I didn't show it to the screen.
One. True.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
True.
The answer is true.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Hey,
well, the full quote is Julian Dix is everywhere. It's like they've got 11 dicks in the field.
That's a good one.
These commentators, they're good, man.
they meant as like 11 as in the number.
11 dicks
Yeah.
isn't the guy.
He's got
the
11
guy was
players.
playing
Like,
good.
11
Yeah,
of that
yeah.
same
His
player.
last name is Dicks.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. That's
But he knows what he said.
Yeah.
He knows.
Wait, what's the score?
You guys are still in the lead.
4-3-3.
Damn.
We still can't mess up.
Okay.
More Champions Leagues than half of years combined. Crazy.
The next quote is by David Beckham.
Oh, I just watched this series.
I didn't watch
Let's
it.
go.
George, I didn't watch
You
it.
finished it?
Quote, I love when it bends left, but I hate when it bends right. End quote.
That's not from the series, Danny.
What type
This
of
is
bend?
bad for George.
Well, let's break this down, right? He was a righty,
Uh-huh.
right? So most of his shots should be bending left.
Yeah, but what if it's a knuckle? Why would you hate it if it bent right?
No, but what if it's a whipped cross like FIFA? You want it to bend left.
He was 2-footed, by the way.
Shut the
5, 4, 3, 2,
Disqualified.
1. Lock in your answers.
You have to write out the forward, right? If not, you.
You haven't run out the
Gio.
forward once.
Bro, I want a red card you so badly right now.
George and Thomas, what is your answer?
I can I?
True. We put true.
Oh lord.
True.
Juan?
We went with false.
Oh, this is good. This is really good. It's tied up. It's tied up for you. The answer is false.
Let's go! Let's go! We won! Wait!
No, you guys, they could still be tied.
But we can't lose.
If we miss the last two, we can't
Yeah,
lose.
but if you guys all tie, you guys are all
George, the
we
one
all
answer
doing it
you
for.
gave, that's right.
I choose what you guys your punishment is.
Because
Yeah.
it's 50-50.
Yeah, George, let us know your answer for the next one, right?
Okay.
Let's all put the
Next
same
one
answers.
was by Arsene Wenger.
I should know this, no? Fuck, I'm not gonna know this.
Quote: If you eat caviar every day, it's difficult to return to sausages. Quote.
Bro, this kid wouldn't have made that shit up.
I have nobody to discuss this.
Hey, write down the full thing.
George just put it. I don't give a fuck anymore.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael and Danny.
We went with true.
1.
True.
Oh my god, George.
I'm going false.
Oh, wait. Danny knew the reason for this, by the way.
It is true.
Let's go. Danny, you want to explain to
sounds like a
fans?
cool-
Yeah, when Wenger joined the club, his first thing was about change. The first thing he did was just change everyone's diet. Everyone had to go on a strict diet.
Let's go.
Interesting. Well, there
Sounds
you
like
go.
a skill issue, right, George?
It's hard. It's what?
So,
harder to go to caviar. What?
Yo, game is game, boy.
Now it's only one loser.
Yeah, now it's only one loser. Yo, we don't even have to answer.
Oh, but we
And the
will.
last one counts as 2.
The last one is 5 points. I don't make the rules. Gio said it.
No way.
Last one 5 points.
Last one
Make
goes
it
To make
interesting.
it interesting,
10
this
points.
last
Wait,
one.
what's the skill gap? The
We wouldn't lose.
You're up by 2 right now.
No, it's big, obviously.
You're up by 2.
Okay,
Yeah, we
last
wouldn't
one's 3
lose.
points.
Last one's worth 2. Last one's worth 2.
Wait, can we lose mathematically?
If it's 3, then yeah, you could lose.
If they both
No, we
get it-
can. We can, because if he gets it,
Oh, they can't catch up, but he can. He can overtake you.
because you just got to
Wait, but we won't lose. They'll lose.
You're down by 3. You're down by 2.
Yeah, we can't lose. They
Run
can
it.
lose.
Last one's worth 3.
Make it 5. Make it
The
interesting.
last one is gonna be worth 5 points.
That's crazy. Bro, this is a robbery. He probably paid him.
This is the last goal wins, guys.
Bro, it's just such a Barca thing.
This quote was by Paul Pogba.
That's not fair. He wrote it.
Yeah, that's true.
Rigged.
Wrote it.
Okay, we win. You lose.
Quote:
No, new question. Go. On the spot.
Man
Anyone, not
United
anyone.
fans know very little about football. End quote.
I already know that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
we
true.
know it's true.
I read it.
True.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You wanna find another one?
Find another
Really
one.
quickly?
5 points.
You can do it on the
For
laptop.
all the
Or
marbles.
do a career path for the last one.
Wait, no, dude, this isn't gonna be worth 5 points.
Yes, it is. Are you
Why?
scared?
All the other ones were worth
Make
the
it
normal
quick.
amount.
This is the
You're
last
just
one.
bad at the game. It's
play
it's
it.
okay. Stop trying to
Play
stop
it.
trying to change the game sliders.
it.
Stop changing the game sliders.
Said we can't, bro. Nice one.
We're not playing right now. He's changing the rules. Nice one.
George.
No, the game got too hard, so now he's like, what if we take off offsides? It'd be so much funner. Idiots.
But if we pay the refs?
Well, Barcelona can change the rules whenever we want to, so what if we just change it again? Idiots.
Are you a player? No.
You have a red card, dumbass.
Nah, actually, I had already carded. I think I had carded him already.
I'm muting whatever George says. It
Oh,
is part of
okay,
the
yeah,
segment.
yeah, sounds good.
I'm the editor,
That
remember?
mic is gone.
You found one?
This quote is worth 5 points.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'm the game.
He's the game.
I'm the game.
He is the game.
We
This
actually
quote
win
was
him.
by Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh, come on.
Easy.
The quote is,
Wait, so what did you do? You Googled the quote,
yeah.
and now you're gonna read us the quote.
No, because he might have changed it. He might have
Like who said it?
might have changed a little word in there, you know.
Or maybe it's not Zlatan at all.
But
Shut
Gio's not that clever.
Go. Are you changing it now?
Maybe he is changing it, but he's not actually.
The quote is,
No, he's changing it or he's not.
He for sure forgot though.
Bro, I should have said anything. It was so obvious it be true. He looked up crazy quote, and he's like, "All right, guys, the last
The
one."
thing is that we all knew Gio wouldn't change it, but now he's thinking of a way to change it, or is he?
Now say the quote.
did Zlatan Ibrahimovic say or not say, I don't play for the game plays for me?
Oh,
Did he say it like in those same exact words?
Yeah, how strict are we with the wording? Like, word for word.
They put true, so as long as we put the same answer as them, we can't get under them.
what? Maybe we want to be under them. Put false.
Or on top. No, we can lose apparently.
No, yeah, we can lose.
Wow, this is big for everybody.
You have an answer
It's a
already?
game of chicken.
Are you timing it?
Yeah, I'll time right now. 10 seconds, sorry now.
The game doesn't play for me. I play for the game.
No, he said I don't play the game. The game plays for me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Michael and Danny, what's your
We
answer?
put true because we
We
don't
put
think
true.
we don't think you changed it.
Yeah.
What you read online.
False.
I'm going true.
We think it's something he would say.
The answer was false. Wow, that's crazy.
Yo, one more, and this was worth 9 points.
Yeah, I'd just like to say, I thought of that shit. I just made it myself.
Say something.
You ever looked anything up?
No.
Bro, he might though.
No, not that.
That was actually pretty good.
No, he would say.
I didn't
would
think
say-
you, I thought
he
it
would
was,
say, like,
I thought
Zlatan
the
doesn't play
wording
for
I
the
thought the
game.
wording of it was a little odd.
I say.
But I
would
saw
say
them write
Zlatan.
true, so I was like, oh, we just have to write the same thing they write.
I say our losers outro the podcast for today. You guys gonna hit it?
Shit.
This isn't your punishment.
You guys.
This isn't your punishment. You're just gonna outro it.
Yeah, hit it.
As for the punishment.
No.
Yeah,
That's not really a punishment.
Yeah, you said yeah.
He said
yeah.
yeah.
No, this isn't your punishment.
This isn't
outro
his
the
game.
podcast.
This isn't his game.
Just, bro,
Oh,
just
true.
do the outro, bro.
Guys, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We'll see
It
you
was
next
a
time.
long one today. but
Very long one.
Please
it
like,
is what it
comment,
is.
and
You know
subscribe.
how it is.
And we'll see you next week.
Peace out, guys.
Bye, guys.